Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi, guys. Yep, mixing it up again tonight. Old game, new account. I'm going to go Caldari. It's the one I'm most familiar with. Galente's the one I'm second most familiar with. I'm not sure which of those I've played the most, the Minmatar and the Amar. But we're going to go Caldari. Select an origin. They're showing us the ships of the Empire, right? Raven. I have one of those on my old main account. Badger. Badger. I have a Heron as well. I don't know if I have a Griffin. I will select my Caldari origin. Let's see, the Detis are regarded as the face of leadership with sharp, ordered minds and articulate tongues. They have made the responsibility of holding the integrity of the Caldari state their own. The Achura, been part of the Caldari state for 3 centuries, though their intensely spiritual culture remains mysterious. I'm not really cultural. Spiritually, you know. You just finished Nudson's video about Eve Wars? Well, I've always played solo, by the way. Hi, Shirka. I played in the past on 3 separate stints. And the last time was like 8 or 10 years ago. So it's been a long time since I played. Whether engaged in trade or combat, the Severa are masters of focused aggression, highly competitive individuals. I'm going to be a Didius, stupid, sexy Flanders, or Mathil. Yeah, well, first of all, nice analogy. And yeah, he is evidently stupid sexy. I'm not a good judge of that, because he's a guy, and I'm a straight guy. But my guess is, yeah, an incredibly fit, pretty good looking dude. Yeah, probably is stupid sexy. Bloodline selection will influence your character's appearance only. Yeah. Time to customize the appearance. This may take me a while. Let's see. Shape. I'm not very muscular, and I am pretty heavy. That's a good chunky. Yeah. I'm not quite pasty white, but I'm pretty white. Aging, yeah. I think we've got that covered. Freckles, no. Scarring, only emotional. Eyes. And of course my baby blues. They're not actually baby blue. Mine are more sort of a steely blue, to go with my steely, decisive personality. That's a lie. Alright, what do we got? Do we have bald? Come on, guys. There we go. Bald. Wait. No, we want bald. Completely bald, not the little side thing. Ugh, you cannot be serious. What is it with these games? And they don't give you the choice to actually be bald. See, that one's got a little fuzz on top. The other one's got the fuzz on the side. Fine, we'll go with that. There was a video about Guild Wars in Eve, an epic and hella long 3-hour video. People really living this game. Well, yes and no. Like real war, it has long periods of boredom separated by moments of abject terror. Hair color, we'll go with white, won't show up as much. Let's see, no, that's kind of a grubby beard thing. Oh, come on, guys, you can have a more substantial beard than that, really, you can. I don't want the side. Yeah, there we go. We'll just go with just the regular goatee, I suppose. One of the great things that Eve does have for it is a history of amazing amounts of stories. Most especially those involving people stealing everything from their corp. Spying, stuff like that. If you want to read sort of the original, most famous story, look up the Guiding Hand Social Club, as that was one of the first great heists, let's say. Clothes, let's see. Oh, that's pretty spiffy, gotta say. I think that's a little too spiffy for me. I'm not that spiffy. Yeah, that looks a little bit more Mass Effect-y. That's a little bit too casual for me. Yeah, that's more like it. The mid-layer, no, that's too spiffy. I guess we'll go with that one. Top. Not really seeing it, so that's fine. The feet. Bottom. Oh, the pants, not like my ass. Hi there. Or even the whole Fountain War. I can't keep the various wars straight. But sort of, at least for a relatively straightforward thing to look up, and relatively short article, I would expect, to sort of capture the Eve mental approach. Guiding Hand Social Club always worked for me. Choose my education. Department of Industry, Science and Trade Institute, State War Academy. War. War never changes. Is the name available? The name was available.
New Eden.
Started playing Eve back early this year. Now you've been part of Eve Uni. Yeah, I'm going to sign up for Eve Uni if I keep playing. Past 4 months, been enjoying it so far. More of the industrialist, not much of a PvP player.
Do you have what it takes to become
the Guiding Hand Social Club
to explore the far reaches
is
of space,
probably,
carving out a name for
at least it was
yourself
the first one I'm aware of that sort of became well known.
Of industry, amassing wealth, power, and prestige.
Somebody spent like over a year establishing his bona fides with a corp to not just rip off enormous amounts of stuff, but also to kill the, like, I think, one-of-a-kind ship the CEO had.
Awaits. With Air's Capsuleer training program, you become the architect of your own destiny.
Like I said, I haven't played for 8 or 10 years. I've played 3 separate batches with the game. The first one was the longest. I got all the way out to battleships. I was flying a Raven. The other 2 were much shorter. At one point in your life, you were so hard into space stuff, played Elite Dangerous. Played it. Every day, wanted to buy a joystick for flight simulation, the whole setup. Right, the HOTAS.
Captain. I am Aura, your AI companion. I am here to help you find your way through New Eden. Welcome to the first day of your new life.
As you would expect from a game with a large PvP component, there are a lot of...
I am now transferring your pod into a ship, provided by
a lot of the history involves people being jerks, which is fine. PvP game.
Captain, an unidentified...
All plays out based on how players react to the black box.
Escape route.
Anytime there's significant changes in the game, it changes the way a lot of the game functions. Why would you have curvy tunnels like that? Why not just straight? Maybe I shouldn't have pushed that button.
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me.
Generally on the side of avoiding certain death.
This baptism by fire is certainly not what Air had planned for your first day in a pod. Rest assured, I am here to
For
help.
those who are not familiar with it, I'm in a pod, not really a ship.
I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship. Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with proper weaponry.
Yes, I have to
We
agree.
must scan the debris for a space-worthy vessel.
Hold down and move the left mouse button. to
Now,
scroll.
let's get a better look at our surroundings.
Scroll in. Scroll
Ah,
out.
there is a ship still capable of flight. An Astero, no less. A fine ship indeed.
I don't know that ship.
I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to approach the ship.
I'm going to approach the ship. An AIR civilian Astero. Well, kiss my Astero. That's all I have to say. Working currently on the
Both the
first
Astero
epic
now.
arc, Sisters of Eve. I think I did some work on the Sisters arc way back when, but I'm not sure. Again, it's been so long. In the selected window, click board ship. There we are. This is my... There are many ships like it, but this one is mine. Temporarily.
Our shields took significant damage in the attack.
That's true. We're down 1 and a third of our batch.
The armor
Shields.
is also in need of repair.
Uh-huh. Next.
I believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, we're screwed.
You're not helpful, Aura.
Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air
Horses
transponders
in
are approaching
space?
our location.
I don't even know what AIR is, by the way. They're new to the game, as far as I know. What do you think of the game looks compared to back then? You can only imagine how it used to be.
This is
It's always been a
Ferris,
pretty game.
Commander of Air Security. All ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates.
Thank you, Balin Ferris.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste and join the fleet Commander Ferris is organizing. Your overview will...
I'm moving. I'm turning.
Captain, your vessel looks like it's seen better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
That would be nice.
Commander Ferris, were you able to determine the identity of our attackers?
I mean, certainly they can do more with the
Negative,
engine
Aura.
than they used to
Their
be able
transponders
to.
were closed,
So it's
and their
going to look
hulls
more
lacked
impressive.
any identifying information.
Simply because
I'd
well,
wager this was an act of corporate espionage
They
turned
can do
violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get
Alright,
their
that's
hands
my
on this
shields
technology,
and
whatever the
armor
cost.
repped. You can tell I played the game before.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs, our ship is almost as good as new. At his command, we will proceed to the emergency coordinates.
Okay.
All ships enter warp formation.
Air is basically the Novice Corp. All players are into lunar tutorials, many mechanics. Also, the whole tutorial aspect are rewards for newbies. Got it.
Warp drive active.
Thank you, friend said it was added like 3 or 4 years ago.
We've now arrived at
That would
Air's
be
designated emergency
since I last
evacuation zone.
played.
We'll be safe here while we regroup.
A spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from
Hey,
detection.
I've been described as a cosmic abnormality. Dude, your ship is too square. Too many 90-degree angles.
But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait.
Says you. It's beautiful.
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby, but my forces are stretched thin defending the civilian fleet. The cosmic storm likes to play with our sensors, so it could be nothing. But after that attack, I'm not taking any chances. Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby. The cosmic storm likes to play with our sensors, so it could be nothing. But after that attack, I'm not taking any chances.
Gonna warp to it. It's an anomaly. And anomaly is a word I always want to intentionally mispronounce and call it an amonoly. Am I not moving? Why am I not approaching? I don't seem to be approaching. I'm approaching at an incredibly slow speed.
Initiating scan of unidentified signal.
Oh, I didn't have to get much closer then. All right.
Captain, hostiles inbound.
Okay. There are hostiles inbound. An orca? Well, it did look like a whale. I'm going to orbit Balin's ship.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Frigates. Presumably a battleship and a cruiser. If I have to shoot at any of those, I want to shoot at the frigate, please. In case it shoots back at me.
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
Orbit the enemy.
We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will boost our speed.
Indeed it is.
Activate the afterburner module highlighted on your display.
What do we got? A couple of mining or Gatling pulse lasers. Okay.
We're now within range. Lock your target.
Gotta lock them, which can take a little bit of time.
Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts. Fire at will, Captain.
In their genitals?
Make sure to use both of your guns.
That's it, Captain. Let him have it.
He's also letting me have it. I just want to make that clear. Alright, we are busting through his pathetic ass shield. Not long for this. I was going to say not long for this Earth.
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities.
Yes, exhilarating was exactly what I was going to say.
That cruiser is traveling fast. At its current speed, it will reach the civilian transports before we do.
Target it. Web it. Orbit it. The range is about 4,000 meters. 3,600 is optimal. I'm webbing him, which will slow him.
To ensure success, we must lock our target.
We're not within range yet. Too far away to use your civilian stasis weapon fire, really. Can I use it now?
They're trapped in our web, Captain.
Ah, there we go.
Eliminate them.
Eliminate a cruiser with two beanie little lasers. I hope Balin is sporting something a little more powerful. Burning through. Shield's gone. We're going through the armor, and then there's hull. See, I do remember. Into the hull. Me and Balin are kicking his ass.
Good job, Captain.
Thank you.
You've got potential.
Does that mean I'm charged?
Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from warping away. Watch your 6, Captain. They're bigger and badder than anything you've fought.
Captain.
Yeah, I know.
We can use electronic countermeasures,
ECM.
to break the battleship's lock on the civilian transport. There is no other way to save those civilians. They are not Capsuleers like you. Their deaths will be final.
I'm sure they signed
Yours
up
will be
a
learning
waiver somewhere.
experience.
Hostile battleship. That one.
That's it. The final group of civilians has escaped. You've done good, Captain.
I've done well, or I've done good. Because you could make an argument either way.
We're taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow.
Shields are down.
According to my calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
Yeah. I believe I'm webbed. I am webbed and warp scrammed.
These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
Is this gonna hurt? I know dying is, you've got clones, but is this gonna sting?
You fought well today, Captain. This is a warrior's death. Luckily for you,
Good.
it will not be your last.
It's a warrior's death. I feel much better about the whole dying thing. Except for the actual dying thing.
You are a Capsuleer. For you, death is not an end. It is simply the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you on the other side.
I'm doing the backstroke. In space.
Welcome back to the world of the living, Captain. I hope your death was not too uncomfortable. Your neural data has been transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your
children,
courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. But from what he tells me, you deserve more than just our thanks.
Well, that's true.
In fact, we have some credits waiting for you.
With
the
a
attack
K?
on the cloning facility
K
interrupted
Reddits?
your integration into Air's career program. We've re-established your connection to the program, and you've already earned a reward.
I'm rich. Probably not.
You can access the Air Career Program via your neocom.
Okay. How about I click where it's flashing?
Welcome to the program, where Capsuleers can forge their own path through New Eden while earning rewards for their progress. Taking part in your first combat and experiencing your first ship loss have already earned you some interstellar credits, aka ISK.
ISK.
You can claim it now.
ISK. I will claim all, which looks like it's about 37,500 ISK.
The rewards you just claimed are
And,
available to redeem.
career points and career points.
Exit the program to proceed.
I will exit the program.
View your redeem items to see your newly awarded ISK.
Redeemed items. Oh, down here.
From here, you can redeem your ISK directly into your wallet.
More money. Fewer problems. Redeem. Following items redeemed and applied to magnifying lens. That's me.
As your last ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
I hope it's not some crappity-ass jalopy.
I will enable your station services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you by... try not to blow this one up so quickly. But if you do,
I was
you
fighting
can
2
acquire a new
battleships
Corvette
after
at
saving a
any
bunch of
station.
civilians. Aura, I'm going to smack you, even though you probably don't actually exist. If you do, you can acquire a new Corvette at any station. I'm going to board my Corvette. Okay, well, if it's actually a Corvette, I'm not sure how good that is in space.
Your next adventure will hopefully
Corvette,
prove
good
less
classic
explosive.
ship.
We have a lead on the attack on the cloning facility, and we want you to follow up on it. We've debriefed the civilians you saved, and have learned that moments before the attack, they lost contact with one of our research facilities. That facility is in orbit around this solar system's sun. What do you say? Up for a little reconnaissance?
I think Vesper kind of digs me, you know?
Certainly, Miss Calatrix. I am sure we are just as curious as you about what happened.
Don't speak for me, Aura.
Excellent. It could just be solar radiation blocking their comms, but I wouldn't bet on it. Fly out to the sun, investigate, and report
Fly out
back
to the
on
site
whatever
at the
is going
sun,
on.
you mean?
You may undock and begin your journey whenever you are ready, Captain.
I'm going to undock and begin my journey. Because I'm ready. And I'm captain. Of course, I think I'm also crew.
You can navigate a solar
passenger.
system by warping to celestial objects and other locations using your overview.
How about there?
Select the sun in your overview and then warp to it.
Warping to the sun seems like a poor choice.
Warp drive active. Luminosity considerably above retina destroying levels. Polarizing filters compensating.
Thank you. Cool visual. Like it. Everything looked like it was blowed up. Yeah, everything appears to be thoroughly blowed up. Yeah, okay. You spinning me right round, baby, right round. Got it.
It seems safe to conclude that the problem was not just blocked comms.
Seems that that's likely the case.
Abnormal gravitational waves are emanating from the wreckage. Their
Alright, so
source
you guys can
must
see
have been
them too.
exceptionally powerful for them to be so prominent despite the sun's own gravitational field. There are multiple wrecked ships among the debris. You can loot them to investigate their contents.
Yes, I will investigate their contents. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. The closest one. There. Cargo too far away. I'll approach. Let's see. How about we move that up and move her over there. Civilian railgun and a civilian miner. That's not actually really good stuff. It's too far away. I don't remember. Ship is on automatic approach to cargo. I don't remember the range you have to be to scan. I've played it for a while. Yeah, it's been like at 8 or 10 years, I think, at least. 2,500 maybe?
A mining module.
Well, I'll loot this.
The
this
module
mining.
has been placed inside your item hangar.
Okay.
You can access it. We can return to the station whenever you are ready, Captain.
No, I've got a couple more things that have loot on them. Why would I want to go before I loot everything? I have to loot everything. No, it's been a long time since I played this one. So. I think it's my brain is telling me it's 2,500 meters to scan. I do not know if that is if my brain has lost its mind. unless that's the one I already reached. And I think that's the one I already reached. Yeah, that's the other one. If you told me when I woke up today I was going to be playing EVE Online, I'd have laughed in your face. But I was watching Mathil playing, and he's played briefly once before on a sponsored stream. And today's was a sponsored stream. And they just launched new content, and I said, bleep it, go ahead. Yeah, fine, I'll go ahead. Alright, I've got more civilian miners than I know what to do with. So we'll now head back out to Kisogo 7.
Warp drive active.
My first go at the game, I played up to the point where I was flying battleships and battle cruisers. Also did some flying of some of the intel gathering ships, like a Heron. So I did some of the sort of stuff other than combat as well. Yes, I clicked dock.
Docking
So
permission requested. Docking request
dock me,
accepted.
baby.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So, what did you discover?
What did you discover?
I discovered that I'm hearing in stereo. Stereo. Destroyers were always fun. Made out of guns. What did I discover?
I'm afraid the research site has suffered the same fate as the cloning facility. This time, however, the wreckage was surrounded by abnormal gravitational waves.
There's something zen and relaxing about mining. I've done my share as well.
That's not something you need to concern yourself with.
Oh. I'm sorry for us telling you what we saw.
Ms. Calatrix,
Vesper.
you did ask us to report whatever was going on.
What
It would
Aura's
be
saying?
remiss of me if I did not note that these readings were quite unusual.
Yes, well, you have reported it, and I have told you that it is not pertinent to this investigation. Did you find anything else?
That seems like a very strange and abrupt way of responding to us. Vesper?
There were a number of wrecked air vessels at the site. We recovered this mining module from one of them.
Actually, we recovered 3 mining modules.
A mining module?
One from each.
That cannot be a coincidence. We've just been contacted by one of our agents stationed at a nearby mining site. They've picked up a strange signal, but have been unable to locate its source. We need to find out if there's any connection between this signal and the attacks. You'll need to investigate, but undercover this time. If there is a link, we can't let whoever is behind all this know that we're onto them. Fit the mining module
think
you
I've already got
recovered
a
to your
mining
ship. That way you'll look like just another member of the mining fleet.
Duly noted, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window.
I don't think that
from the
module's going to
neocom.
fit. Oh, into the ship. Okay, yeah, probably in the ship it'll work.
Let's fit your new module in a free slot.
Inventory. Civilian mining. Trying to find the right place to put her is difficult. Let's see. That should be okay. Apparently I do have a slot. Civilian miner. Empty. Oh, it's an upgrade. Got it.
Now, bring the module online.
Unfit. Show info. Online.
It appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module.
Oh.
Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn.
Aura, you're really beginning to piss me off.
Please direct your attention to the icon on the display that I have highlighted for you.
Press to add to queue.
You can add the missing skill to your training queue here.
Okay. Mining upgrades 1. Upgrade. Press to add to queue. Pilot all 350 plus unique ships. Benefits of Omega. Yes. Press to add to the queue button. Is that part of the add to queue? No. Do not pop up your stuff in front of the button. Thank you. Train skills.
Now, access the skill window from the neocom. Skills are essential for all capsuleers in New Eden, as they serve as the primary measurement of one's growth. A more highly skilled pilot will be most formidable indeed.
I want to be formidable when I grow up, but I'll accept middable.
Training a new skill takes time, as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired.
What?
The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points.
What?
You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill.
What?
Do so now.
Ah, I did get like 15 skill points. Apply allocated skill points. I have 1,000.
Now, all you have to do is confirm that you wish to use those skill points. The training required for your new module is complete. Your skill...
I should point out that you can train skills while doing other things. It's a good strategy
Always
to
be
always have
training.
something training. I guarantee other capsuleers will be doing just that. We wouldn't want you to fall behind your peers, would we?
No, we wouldn't. Vesper.
To that end, I've sent the Air skill plan to your AI. Normally, you would have received it as part of your capsuleer training program starter package, but your training was violently disrupted, to say the least.
Mean when the station exploded?
Miss Calatrix's advice is sound. You should always have a skill in training. Let's start with this new one, and may it be the first of many.
I would like to see the skill plan contents. Repair systems will be up next, evidently.
The more skills you acquire, the stronger you'll be.
Yeah.
As you continue to grow as a capsuleer, you can adjust your skill acquisition to achieve your desired goals. Now, close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather comical if you failed to see a thread. Turn the module online.
We'll turn it online now?
Well done, Captain. You can now close the fitting window.
But it fits. The window fits. It's a fitting window.
Looks like you're ready to go, Captain. We've sent the details of your assignment to your Opportunities interface.
Okay.
You can access the Opportunities interface via your neocom.
In other words, the bar. Select Introductions. Oh, Introductions.
Opportunities can help you discover key information about a variety of activities
okay, this is
available
new.
to you. Select the highlighted entry for further details.
So that's the one where I got blowed up. And this
We've
is the one
uploaded
more.
the key information on your assignment here.
Go undercover.
Whenever you're ready to take the next step
As
in
a
our
reminder to
investigation,
investigate mysterious
you can
signal
click
and learn
here
the
to
tricks of
begin.
the trade as you do. What lies beyond that is up to you as you begin to forge your own path through New Eden. A new life awaits you on the off-world colonies. A chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity and adventure. That's a movie reference.
Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your eyes open and watch your six. This is New Eden, after all. You never know what danger is lurking around the next Stargate.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence. I suspect something nefarious might be occurring
But time
at
is
the
on my
air mining
side.
site.
Yes, it is.
Undock from the station so we can begin our journey there.
Right, undocking now. I am
Your
undocked.
info panel has been updated with the mining site's coordinates. Let us make haste and walk to the site
But haste
immediately.
makes waste. So you think let's make waste? I make waste all the time. It's a human thing. You got kidneys, you got a descending colon. I'm gonna walk to the site.
Warp drive active.
warped to the site.
The scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage.
It's Eve. It's always espionage. Or pirates. Or aliens.
Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
Hail.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect.
Oh, thank you.
Elias Pelton's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, are you?
I refuse to comment on the grounds I might tend to incriminate myself.
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these asteroids like a Feto hopped up on a bad booster. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
Oh, a Feto hopped up on a bad booster. Dude, such a sense of humor.
We are outfitted with a mining laser upgrade that should help us clear those rocks away.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, let's put that bad boy to use.
Click on mining.
Best way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. I bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you've just got that shiny new pod smell on you. Follow my lead,
He
you'll
can
be
smell
mining
me
like a
through
pro in no
space?
time. Let's start with that asteroid over there.
That's just weird. Okay, we will go to that.
If your
asteroid.
competence matches your confidence, we are in good hands in...
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Pelton makes me feel like an old man. My old man, specifically. Miserable son of a bitch.
Yeah, we didn't
Just
even
about
know
spat
that.
in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari corp to make my own way.
Well, leaving the Caldari
Sincerest
is the wrong
apologies,
decision,
Elias.
loser.
Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
Good. I like to keep things informal here. Keeps morale up. This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money's good, too.
How about if I accelerate us by turning on the afterburner? See? Smarter than I look.
Captain,
Or sound?
we're now within range of the asteroid. We should stop here.
I would stop if I can remember how. Oh, there we are.
Now is the time to activate your minor module, Captain. The length of the module...
I'm mining
There's
this thing.
something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there?
Elias
Play your
is
cards right, and that giant
clearly
hunk of
has
rock
a
becomes
fetish,
a giant
okay?
pile of riches.
He has a fetish.
You can view your very own pile of rocks, as Elias puts it, in your cargo hold.
It might not look like much, but that's not just a pile of ore. It's a pile of possibilities. You can sell it, refine it, trade it. The choice is yours. Now, time to quit ogling your inventory. This asteroid's almost dry.
Quit ogling my inventory. Okay, I closed it. So mining the highlighted asteroid, because that's what it tells me to do. Anytime. Nothing's...
Asteroid is
There we are.
depleted.
Harvesting resources is one of the best ways to earn money in New Eden. And if you're gonna make it as a capsuleer, the one thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there. That's one down. And now, on to the next.
Let's go on to the
Follow
next.
me, Captain, and stick close. This asteroid field...
I'm gonna go ahead afterburn myself. We're closing in at an almost mind-boggling speed. Not really. Ooh, Garista's hideaways.
We're now close enough to target the asteroid.
Target it.
Once it's targeted, lock...
Just like that last asteroid. Once you've got your target in your sights, it's showtime. Looks like you're a natural at this. Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh, man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK.
Very small amounts
But
of this.
you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take titanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into titanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore. So that's something you can work towards.
Thanks, Elias.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, I've been
Another
depleted a
asteroid
time or two in my
successfully
life.
depleted. The signal strength is increasing. I've isolated the direction of the signal source. It's coming from the asteroid I have indicated on...
We better close in on that rock, then.
Closing in on that rock, then. I do my own sound effects. Amateur Foley artist, you know. Kilometer, 0.62 miles. There you go.
The signal is exceptionally strong in this location. Let's stop the ship here.
I'll stop the ship here.
You can break this baby apart using your civilian miner.
I'm going to break this baby apart using my civilian miner and turning off my afterburner.
Just like that. We can whittle away at this asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
Now, mind you, they didn't tell me to use the afterburner. I thought that up on my own. How much stuff we got? We're up to 97 nephrite in our cargo hold. It's a lot of nephrite, man. Not really. A whole bunch of us burninating this asteroid to see what's inside.
The asteroid is depleted.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
Busted up ship?
The signal source appears to be that wrecked frigate.
Go
The
back to
fact that the
general.
wreck is isolated leads me to believe that
A
the Dramiel was
Dramiel?
sent to this location to serve as a scout ship.
Select the wreck.
Well, we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here. Let's move in.
Alright, and I'll turn back on my AB. That's afterburner. You can tell I'm a pro at this. Boop, chunk.
The signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
I do love the
Black
feeling
box.
of striking gold. Going.
Got it.
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
Like pirated video games?
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
I don't know.
Negative, Elias. Captain,
Evidently no.
the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training.
Come on, I worked in IT for
before
years.
attempting such a
I'm
feat.
sure I can manage.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that signal, so could someone else. Better get the box and whatever's in it back to Vesper. She'll know what to do.
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must be something valuable. I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Thank you, Elias. Your guidance has been most helpful.
Not that much, really. It's fine.
Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see what we've found. Warp drive active.
Warp drive active. That's a nice station.
Permission requested.
Be a
Docking
shame if
request
something were to
accepted.
happen to it.
Welcome back, Captain. Elias tells me you've brought a gift.
Well, you're my favorite Calatrix, so yes.
Indeed, we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped
You
in
think she's
several
also a
layers of
dominatrix?
complex encryption.
Because a dominatrix Calatrix would be quite the tongue twister.
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can. Thank you for finding it. Air is once again in your debt.
So, money. Yeah.
Elias also informs me that you're carrying a fair amount of ore. We can take that off your hands in exchange for some ISK. Mind if I take a look?
In order to sell the ore, you must first transfer it from the cargo hold to your item hangar.
Gonna have to move you out of the way again. Drag the item to the item hangar. Like that.
Now, let's switch over to the item hangar.
Let's go to the item hangar.
Select the ore to see what you can do with it.
I selected it. Do we right click it? We right click it. Sell this item. 250 per? That's not too bad.
Skill
Sure.
training complete. Nearly done. All that's left in the...
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the
Yeah.
ISK to your wallet.
She digs my haul.
I think you'll find I've been more than generous.
In your wallet, you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession.
336,000 ISK. Less my expenses, of course.
Your recent market transactions will show you how much ISK. The highlighted entry shows how much money you received from Air in exchange for the ore.
Yep.
The
28.
wallet offers a
Okay.
wealth of information. Whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale. The market entry displays your most recent transaction tax.
Taxes, man. Space taxes.
Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory. It's time we turned our attention to a more pressing issue. The mysterious box we discovered at the mining site.
Okay.
As good as they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what New Eden has to offer. The Air Career Program will help you on your journey.
Okay. The air career.
The opportunities available to you have been organized into 4 career paths.
Let's see. Soldier of Fortune. I've got 5 out of 750 done, I assume. Explorer, 10. Let's see what the Enforcer does.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy. Or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions. This is Eve. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen.
I don't need the ad for the game. I'm in the game. That's that tells me nothing about the Enforcer. Oh, okay, how about we...
The major factions that rule New Eden have established career agents. Complete missions from them to earn new skills, modules, ISK, and even ships, making them both lucrative and educational. Track the goal of completing a mission for the career agent to add it to your info panel.
Enforcer. The life of Enforcer in New Eden means taking jobs and making ISK where you can. Fortunately, there are plenty of corporate agents seeking the assistance of capsuleers, and plenty of money to be made from bounties. If you get on the good side of New Eden's mega corporations by completing missions and hunting down pirates, your account will be full of ISK. Graduation reward. A caracal. Depending on... It would be a caracal because I chose Caldari. Can I back out and look at the others? It says click here to expand. Select to expand. Complete mission 1. Okay, fine. We'll do this. I didn't get to look at the others.
Follow this link to the agency window, where you can locate your nearest career agent.
Where am I? I'll find the career agents.
No matter what path you choose,
I tell
you
you,
will find a career agent who can help you walk
having
it.
this in
Once
the way
you've chosen
all the time
an
is
agent,
annoying as
set
hell.
your destination.
State War Academy. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Set destination. Before heading to this career agent, recommended that you start training this Air Certified Skill Plan. We'll start training. Sure. That's the training queue. Wow, the UI is still an absolute clusterfuck. Repair systems, missile launcher, Caldari frigate, energy grid upgrades, frigate 3, weapons upgrades, grid upgrade, missile launcher, small hybrids, and more missile launcher. That all makes sense.
Close the ACP in order to proceed.
And Captain, thank you. Your help has been invaluable. Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have 2 theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. Air has no shortage of competitors. Some would kill to acquire our groundbreaking technology. Literally. A more worrying possibility is that someone is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While Air takes pride in disrupting the corporate tech scene, there are those who think we push the limits of innovation too far.
Pardon the yawn.
The technology suppression laws in New Eden are draconian, if you ask me. Here's hoping this mystery box has the answers we need. Once my team has cracked it open, I'll be in touch.
Much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all updates with bated breath. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't breathe. Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey. I do wonder how you'll die next. I suppose
Aura,
that is what ancient philosophers
shut up.
called morbid curiosity.
Undock, right? Yeah, undock.
Now that no one is actively trying to kill us, I will teach you how to navigate in space. The primary mode of interstellar travel through New Eden is via stargates. We will proceed to our destination through these stargates. First, select the destination I've highlighted in your overview. Stargates are also called jump gates because of the way ships seem to jump between distant locations. Now, initiate jumping to your destination. We are making our way through high-security space under the control of the
I
Caldari
spent
state.
the overwhelming majority
That
of my
should
time in the
mean
game in the
that we are
past in
free
high
from
sec.
any immediate peril. Though please note, my emphasis is on the word should.
Don't know if I've ever been in zero sec actually. You know, I would dip into low sec from time to time. Earn their loyalty. Command the fleet for something. Here we go. The advertising on the gateways is new. That didn't go either. Alright. Next jump. I believe it was three jumps out.
Active. The Caldari state is a stoic nation, governed by powerful megacorporations. They have been in conflict with the Galente ever since seceding from the Federation. They are currently at war, but it is mostly restricted to low security space. As a capsuleer, you will be safe from the conflict. That is, unless you choose to enlist.
Or unless someone chooses to gank me. I don't think I ever got high sec ganked. Did get low sec, low sec ganked. Sometime I was diddling around in low sec on a low value ship. The first lesson of EVE Online: never fly anything you're not
Warp drive active.
willing to have explode. And
The
you know, so I'm in-
Caldari state
I'm
may
in
be small,
something that's
but it is
with a value
also
of
at
a
the
few million,
forefront
and a
of
guy
industry and innovation.
comes out of cloak
This is
in
despite
a
being an early
multi-billion
industrial
ship and just
society
annihilates me.
when they were discovered by the Galente.
And
According to
my understanding is
archaeologists,
that's what the guy
humans
did. Is he
first
would move
arrived
from low sec
through the
space
Eve
to low
Gate
sec
over
space.
15,000 years
With a
ago.
very expensive ship looking
When the gate
for
collapsed, so did their
people who couldn't
civilization.
fight back.
Over the millennia that followed,
Good
the
old
Caldari
Elon.
founded a new civilization based on the principles of duty, loyalty, and honor. We've reached our destination. Time to initiate the docking sequence, Captain. Warp drive active.
One time I was poking around in low sec, and because it's a very dangerous place, where someone can throw a warp scramble on you and kill you, which is what happened to what I was just discussing. Make sure you can't run away from them when they're trying to kill you. And because of that, I had a couple of warp stabilizers, which counteract warp scramblers, so you can warp. I had a guy pop in, warp scramble me. I popped out. He started calling me a coward. Mind you, this was a guy with a vastly more expensive ship against whom I had no chance at all. And I was a coward because I didn't choose to just let him kill me.
Docking request accepted.
You know, there are PvPers who
Now
like
don't be shy.
a good fight.
Begin a conversation with an agent. I'm sure they will
An
love
awful
you.
lot of them don't
And if
want
they
any
don't,
fight at all.
they will simply have to tolerate you.
Double-click an agent to start a conversation. Enforcer. I believe Enforcer was the one I was doing.
Your choice of career agent will not limit you in any way. You can choose to work with multiple
Right.
agents.
Yeah, you can hop between
But
them.
let's focus on just one for now. To begin the next phase of what I'm sure will be an illustrious career,
yes, it's going to be illustrious.
accept a mission.
Why doesn't it pop to the front? if I click on this window, it should pop to the front. That's just simple UI design. God. Let's see. Clear the pirates from the asteroid belt as your agent requested on behalf of a group of miners. I'll get a Gatling railgun and 2,000 rounds of antimatter ammo. I will accept.
Using skill plans to guide your progression will make your life easier and prove rewarding. As you explore different career opportunities, you will find skill plans tailored to match your evolving goals.
Right.
Career agents will sometimes reward capsuleers with new ships. It is wise to have the skills required for those ships in your training queue. We're almost ready to embark on our new adventure. Now is the perfect time to close any windows you no longer need.
Why does it give me the option for complete mission? I'm also getting to close it. Okay. So.
Missions you have accepted or been offered are added to your opportunities. Here you can view the mission briefing, objectives, and rewards. When you are ready, you may close the window.
Okay. Undock. We're undocking now. Let's see. The mission goal. Okay, over there on the left. Warp to site.
Warp drive active.
Me and my civilian Gatling railgun, I'm sure we're going to be taking on some big bad boys. No, I'm not. I believe the last time I played, the Eve fitting tool still existed. I believe it's gone now. We have a pithy arrogator. 34 clicks out. Lock and load. We're almost within range. So the optimal range is about 5,000 meters. Range starts falling off about 7,000. Go ahead and kill that and open fire. Peeling off his shield in a big hurry. We're down to his armor. Hole. I gotta kill 2 more. I may have to fly back to that first one if it turns out these guys have got actual stuff on them. You know, loots. Open fire. That's the other 50. Lock. Over him. Got him locked. We're not taking much damage on our shields. Shields regenerate. Holes have to be repaired. Or the guy broke it. Sure. That thing's too close. What's my circle distance at? 1,000 meters? How about 5,000? That one. Cargo's too far away. Approach it. The UI's never, sadly, been any good for the game. Okay, 2,500. Yeah. Looks like my memory's working in this case. I think it is 2,500. Nothing. All right. The other one. 2,500. Nothing. All right. We've got one more. Angular velocity is too high, which is why you were scoring too few hits. Yeah, that's why I reset the orbit to 5,000 meters, which is the optimal for the weapons I currently have. This is listed as a wreck, but it's showing as live. Why am I not? I'm shooting at the wrong thing. Why is that? Oh, unlock that. That's the problem. I was still locked on the wreck. Into the hull. Oh, got a little shields back, but I think it's going to help. Alright, we got all of them, yep. But it's just my nature. I now have to check this one and see if it's got any cargo. I don't think they do. It does. Metal scraps. Back to base.
Warp drive active.
Feel that acceleration. Push you back in your chair. Pull your face taut. Actually, I don't know. There may not be any feeling of acceleration because it's clearly not using normal space and inertia. Otherwise, we'd be a moist spot on the back of the seat.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Dock me, baby. Sorry. Alright, start convo. There we go. I got my goodies.
You can access the Air Career program via your neocom.
One mission complete. I get more money.
Close the ACP in order to proceed. I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well.
Well, I handle myself
If you
frequently.
find yourself confused as you explore the stars,
Wait, I didn't say
there is
that.
a help section available in the agency.
Help section.
Here, you can learn more about being a New Eden capsuleer.
I could.
For now, though there are thousands of copies of Aura in New Eden, I am glad to be your Aura.
Yeah, you're not programmed to
Have
say
I
that or
said too
anything.
much? My sentimentality protocols may need adjusting. Now it's time for you to venture out into the stars. Go forth and show New Eden what you are truly made of.
Meat? Because that's pretty much what I'm made of, is meat. Let's see, inventory, fitting. Where's the fitting? Fitting. Ship tree, no, fitting. So let's see. Let's just say we were to, I don't know, remove the civilian miner and the laser upgrade. Was I not supposed to? Maybe that's in the ship hangar? Item hangar? Item hangar. There we go. And that moves into my ship hangar. Excellent. We will request a mission. Guristas have kidnapped one of the miners and are demanding a hostage swap. They want the one responsible for their comrades' deaths, and apparently they have no idea you're a trained capsuleer. Go teach them a permanent lesson. I will get a Merlin. Nice. We will accept this. We will undock. We're going to roast them. Well, actually, we're not going to roast them. We're going to perforate them. That is a hostile ship. The pilot is a criminal. He's been warp scrammed. Garista's Pirates has decreased standing towards you by minus 0.001. Oh! Let's see, where's the mission? Mission warp to site.
Warp drive active.
So, it looks like the guy, wreck of Caldari rookie ship. He was closer than that. Anyway, he probably, assuming he was a player, he got blowed up. All right. More pithies. Let's see, the Gatling railgun and see, Gatling rail. Optimal about 7K. I'm going to change to... Did we lock him yet? No, not yet. That one's the closest. We'll aim for him. Yeah, that has fall-off range, and this one has optimal range of 7,900. We are closer. Lock him up. The fall-off on the real Gatling is 11 clicks. Sure.
A module has run out of charges.
I didn't load it. Auto reload. Why is it not? I didn't put it online.
A module has run out of charges.
Auto reload. Put offline. Loading the hybrid charges. It'll take approximately 5 seconds. There we. Hey, I remembered. Lock. Circle. That was reasonably fast. Lock and circle. Then we'll check their bodies for fat loot. You know, the way you do. I'm missing. I'm not at optimal range yet. Yeah, I'm at optimal range, or close enough. Stop right where we are. The closest one we will approach. And we'll check them for loot. Because, hey, it's an MMORPG. Oh, there's more of them? Oh, a couple more showed up. Not very sporting of them. Nothing there. We'll grab that stuff. We'll head towards the other one while we lock this one. Getting close to this one. Check it for loot. Nothing. Back to this one. Circle. Open fire. Lock him. Lock. Open fire. Stop. Move to that one. Check for loot. Nothing. That one. Check for loot. Nothing. Back home. Mission complete.
Active.
The keen sensibilities, sensitivities, and reactions of a long ago game player will return. Get a shiny new ship.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I will start my conversation. Complete the mission. Cash flow for Capsuleers. Let's see. We're here. Assemble the ship. Let's see. Why give your ship a custom name? Of course I'm going to give it a custom name. Let's see. Things may appear larger. Remember hearing way back this game was really special, like revolutionary when it came out? Well, it certainly was, and there's not much like it. There is another game that's sort of land-based mechs that obviously took inspiration from it. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. There it is. But that's pretty much the only game that's really like that. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Let's make that one active. Ah, there we go. It's active. Good. Let's see. View the fit on this one. Strip the fitting. Strip the fitting. And now we'll fit our frigate if we can. Fitting, 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 fitting. Got high slots for shooties, low slots, mid slots. For now, we'll fit that. Memory serves. This goes into a mid slot. It does indeed. Now I could buy some more stuff, but let's see what we're going to be given eventually. Oh, we're going to get 2 more Gatling rails, so that will be fine. We have 1, we'll have 3. We'll close that up. We'll accept the quest. What's the beeping? Concord Research. Welcome to Project Discovery. Oh, is this the one that where it runs simulations in the background for biological research in real life? brief session on how flow cytometry. Running a blood sample through a flow cytometer has produced a graph on the left. Each dot represents a cell. Cells of the same type often grouped together in a cluster. Identify the boundaries of these clusters called gates. By gating it off, do this. Draw a polygon around it with our tracing tool. Click on the blue box to begin crafting the first gate. Try to keep your polygons right around the clusters. Submit this for analysis. Excellent, you've completed your first analysis. It's time to increase the difficulty. Move on to the next step of your training. Interface should now be displaying a new chart. There are two distinct clusters. In order to identify the clusters, we will gate them off from one another using our tracing tool as before. Click on the chart to begin. Gate around the first cluster. Anywhere. Second cluster. Look at the chart. You'll notice the golden line and highlight. This is referred to as the gold standard. The rewards you earn for each sample are determined by how closely your gates match the standard. That's it. Remember, your goal is to demarcate the clusters. Okay. The Garistas are not happy with me. I'm now like at minus 0.002 faction to them. Go for golden, I see. Scoring, the largest gauge represents your current submission's accuracy. The others are for comparison. I almost got a high score. 88 against 99. Okay, no, it's 99. I thought it was 90. Okay. Well above par. Samples will also feature density curves to help you identify cluster boundaries. Look for a hump in the curve called a shoulder. Shoulders can indicate a cluster boundary where you can draw a gate. Just a hint, there should be 3 polygons on this chart. %, accuracy. Learn about another aspect of curves, valleys. Valleys are steep drops in the density. Curve the start and end of these valleys can also indicate possible locations to draw a gate. Just a hint, there should be 3 polygons. Let's see. Okay, I see we've got a curve there. So this is saying there's one here. I'm assuming that's that one. There's one here that's that one. And then the little bump is that one. I've done this before in the game, so I'm not sure if what I'm doing is of any real utility. Passed 88%. Making great progress. Next up is tails. Heads, tails, and torsos. Tails are when the curve slopes downward more gradually. When looking at the tails, consider the steepness of the slope and look for changes in the gradient to indicate the good locations to draw a gate. Remember to apply what you learned about valleys to boost your accuracy. Just a hint, there should be 5 polygons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure what the 5th is. Here, that's it. Don't think my percentage is going to be as good on this one, because things are kind of smeary. Ooh. Wow. There were 2 there? Wait. They said there were 5. That is 1? That doesn't even make sense to me. Check the gradient of the tails. I don't really understand. Gradient of the tails. Oh, this one. It's like this. Finding this especially interesting, but I don't want to just stop.
Want some action? The thrill of adventure. Satisfy all your urges without ever leaving your palm with engaged on full casts. Engaged oil is the enemy.
Very good. Think you're ready to take on our toughest challenge? Final training challenge, comets. Sample contains an example comet distribution. This is when a high-density peak is followed by a less dense tail. In comets, the peak and tail are different clusters to be gated separately. Just a hint, there should be 4 polygons. Well, I'm going to guess that that's the head, and that's a tail, and that's 1, and that's a tail. So we'll find out if I'm right pretty soon. again. What the hell was that? Don't know what that was.
We put our values first. That is why investment from us is an investment in the name of honor. We are to be your new family.
56. Let's get started. Aren't I done? I have no idea what Project Discovery is. I'm going to find out. I'm going to do a quick check. What was it? Project Discovery? Eve Project Discovery. It is actually a science project, so it is real world stuff, so yeah. That'll do for now. Sorry with that. They should really, like, tell you what's going on with it, but then telling you what's going on has never really, ever been EVE Online's, the client. That's never really been its strength. Warp to the site.
Warp drive active.
The UI is overloaded and has never been particularly clear. Once you get used to it, it's functional. And we've got drones. Destroy the drones. Everybody's aggroed onto me. Okay. I am webbed. Box. Even with my relatively scant skills. Gotta check the cargo holds. Just gotta do it. Oh, we better lock onto him so we can start shooting at him. Didn't hit the buttons to shoot. Helps if you do that, as you might expect. checking for loot, obviously. Take that. We've got 2 more things to check for loot. 2 Weber drones. Don't know if drones can have loot. Not sure. I can't tell you if there's loot in the wreck. Okay. Nothing there. So I'm assuming this icon, the leftmost icon? They're both empty, okay. Thank you.
Drive active.
It has been a long time since I played. So I'm relearning my baby steps.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
When there's a full square in the middle of it. Thank you. Let's start a conversation. 2 more. Bang bangs. Some rewards. Some bonus rewards. Go into fitting.
There is already something in that location.
Not anymore, there isn't. Smarty pants. And ship inventory. There's the ship hangar. Right. We got extra ammo. There. Inventory, civilian, drones, subsystems. We'll need way more ammo. Yeah, certainly eventually. I thought I picked up some ammo, though. Map. That's the inventory. Drone bay. There we are. So we've got a whole bunch of animator charges. Charge S's. And I hit it. There we go. There we are. 1,500 ought to be enough for a while. A little while, at least. The mission was there? No. There? There. Give me the next mission, please. An AB and 200K. We'll accept it. Close. Undock. Drag it on the middle where the ship will fill all the guns. Thank you. I was amazed that I remembered to reload it, or to load it in the first place, by dragging the ammo.
Warp drive active.
So certainly all the little details are completely been erased from my memory banks. Way back when, you know, in the Middle Ages. I did play all the way up to battleships. And also a number of the specialty ships as well. Sensors have found nothing in the area other than this lone Stargate. Partly hidden inside a cluster of rock formations would advise you to proceed with care. Smuggler gates such as these are rarely left undefended. Your agent instructs you to approach the Stargate. Be ready to retreat should the need arise. You can also stack the guns with the icon to the left of the F1 button. First of all, daily logins. Gotta take those. 20,000 skill points. I think I could probably find a use for those. Unclaimed items for redeem. We'll let them sit for now. Stack the guns. F1 is the first gun. Got it. Group all weapons. Huh? Thank you. All right. Targets. No. Warp 2? No. General. Smuggler Stargate is 28 kilometers away. There we are. We'll go ahead and put on our civilian afterburner. Just to speed things up a touch. Oh, pretty good speed increase. Extra 200 meters a second. I'm gonna bonk. I'm gonna smart bonk, okay. Zoom out, go to the all tab to see it. So it is on the all tab. Ah, got it. Yeah, I bopped through every other one except that. No hostiles, right? Smuggler Stargate. Is that it? I just had to scout it? Looks like it.
Warp drive active.
No shooties required. Thank you for the pointers, by the way.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Honey, I'm home. We will complete the mission. More standing increase. Let's see. Hangar, the item hangar. Fit to the active ship. Go back to fit, and I'll remove the civilian one. That's the real one. That's the civilian. Unfit it. Request mission. Sure, I've got something. After you left the area, our cleanup crew found a message from that pirate, Tahamar. He wants to meet you in person with no backup at a small repair outpost in the system. Be careful. You don't have to kill the man, but he's assassinated people I've known, so his death wouldn't be any great loss. Shield hardener for kinetic, should we succeed, and some cash monies. If we succeed. Ha ha ha. Ah, ha, ha. It is to laugh.
Warp drive active.
I hear loud kaboomings. We have a pithy wrecker. Lock him. Oh, why not just start shooting? It's good to see you, Privateer. I have a message from Kahamar. Has to be delivered to you. You've gone through a pretty hazardous ordeal, having to fight against our new recruits and brave one of our traps. We certainly give you credit for going through it all in one piece. You have guts. That's exactly the type of pilot we're looking for. Yes, you guessed it. We're here in the heart of the Caldari state, but we always keep an eye out for possible additions to our fleet. You state pilots are just so much better trained than most of the scum we have back home. So I give you this proposition. Visit our agents to join our cause and earn wealth beyond your wildest dreams. The stuck-up corporations here in Caldari space have nothing to offer you that we can't double or even triple. They hoard their isk like rats, and the poor sods they hire to do their dirty work only get the scraps dropped through dozens of layers of bureaucracy. You're worth more than that. Join us to be rid of the greed and backstabbing of capitalism, to find purpose to your life and a goal to achieve alongside the rest of our mighty host. You have many days to consider our proposal, but first you must complete another test. When you're ready, attack our fleet, and if you leave this place with your life, then we know you're ready for what is ahead. So attack him, presumably. Okay. Optimal is 3,300. Well, let's change that. Yeah, that's much better. Well, it will be when we get there. Did I not change that, or is he keeping distance? Oh, I changed it. 300. Hey, you scuffed my paint. There, now we're within range now. We are using antimatter, which is a shorter range ammunition. Hits harder, but you have to be closer. Nicely done. Perhaps we'll meet some other day. For now, I'll be making my way back to base in my capsule. And no loot on that guy. Back we go. The speed, it'll always orbit at a little bit more than the distance you set it at. Pardon the yawn. It's been such a terribly long day. I mean, I woke up. That was actually the most difficult thing I did all day.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I'll start a conversation. Need to finish your current mission. Well, I did. Meet up at the current... Yep. Complete the mission. Right, did I not complete the mission? I did, okay. Good. Let's see, the fat lootiness. No. Where did it go? to the current station. I have successfully redeemed my items. Unused skill points. I have unallocated skill points in my character sheet. I guess that means that the automatic training trained everything with the skill points I just nabbed. Enforcer. Well, it's still in the queue. 20,000 unallocated. Pause. Apply skill points. You're about to apply 20,000 skill points to the following skills: repair systems, launchers, frigate 2, energy upgrades, Caldari frigate 3. Sure.
Skill training completed.
So, weapon upgrades. 13 hours. Energy grid upgrade, so that's tomorrow sometime. Close that. Right, personal assets, inventory. The civilian kinetic hardener. Fit that. Is that lower? I think that's in a lower. Do I remember correctly? No, it is mid. Okay. Reppers in the lower? It's been a while. Been quite a while. That's a passive, right? Yeah, that's a passive hardener. It's hardeners and something else. No redeemed skill points are unallocated. Right. Okay, yeah. So I did allocate them correctly. I'm up to 1.9 million ISK. Very nice. Shield is mostly mid, armor is low. I remember because I mostly played Caldari. I did play, if memory, Galente is also shield. I played some Galente, and I think it was some Amar, but I'm not positive. This is my 4th go at the game. An ocular filter. Bonus to perception. We will undock. Continue on. And we'll warp to the site.
Warp drive active.
Didn't mean to do that. Pretty ship. That's what I meant to do. Activate the gate. Approaching. I don't remember. Is the hardener passive or active?
Warp drive active.
My brain is telling me it's passive, but I'm not sure. It is active. Okay, yeah, I thought so from the indicators on it. Pirate raiders. Intruders! Don't let them get away! And again, thank you. Don't know, press it, and if it doesn't spin, it's passive. That was sound advice, and what I was planning. Oh, that was delightful. I believe I can have multiple locks at the same time, even though I'm on a new ship. Oh, there it is. Lock. Lock. Circle. Begin making with the shooties. Lock him. Circle. They're not taking the hint, are they? Air daily goal completed. You've completed the air daily goal. Lock. Circle. Shoot. Delete. We've got a couple of them that have loot. Turn off the hardener for now. Let the energy regenerate while we fetch some loot. Not at all. Oh, the Garistas, they don't love me anymore. Oh, we've got friends coming in. There's lock. Lock. Lock and loot. Circle. Shoot. Harden. Circle. Shoot. We've got one more that's got loot on it. Again, perfect stuff. I do appreciate the pointers. I have forgotten mostly everything. Loot all. Oh. It looks like the next acceleration gate is guarded. You'll have to take care of the guard before you can get through. Says completed. So we just head back. Turn off that. is completed. Yes. What is local? Let's see. Targets. Nothing. There are no local targets. Go to the gate? Okay. Yeah, that was my only... I was thinking that was the only other possibility, was either go through or go to the gate. Because the gate is here, it says. And she did make it sound like, but I hadn't advanced through the conversation. Yeah, the acceleration. Yeah, that's what I know what you meant. But I hadn't advanced through the conversation, and so I wasn't sure if she was talking about the second gate or the original gate. Looks like you found the pirate outpost. Your instructions were to destroy it. I would recommend leaving the loot in the wreck after you obliterate the structure. You would not want to be caught trying to jump between systems with contraband in your cargo hold. The local security forces do not look kindly on such activity. To Mars outpost. Circle. Lock. We're gonna bust up the dude's house? That's a little cold-blooded. Oh, he's got friends. Oh, we'll just keep busting up Tom Mars place. Initially. So let's go. We'll turn on our hardener. Got it. Good evening, Senegal. Oh, I can go ahead and dock, it says, so I'm just going to dock. I can probably turn off the hardener now since I'm not being shot at anymore.
Docking permission requested.
The game you loved to hate? I would say it's not League of Legends love to hate quality and quantity, but I can certainly understand it. I will start the conversation. Filter. Money. More money for me. Let's see. Inventory. Took you almost a year to learn that I had fewer blood pressure issues when I simply stopped playing it. Believe me, I can understand. I have played in the past, but I'm going to plug this in because, hey, why not? Lost when they're unplugged and you die. You sure want to plug it in? Sure, why not? wants? Money and money. Those are two of my favorite things. And a small shield booster. Destroy the pirates at the convoy ambush site. If you get low on hit points, simply warp out and regenerate, then warp back. Let me check on my fit, make sure I've got enough ammo sitting around. Personal assets, let's see, inventory, no, ship hanger. Item hanger. Where is it? Mail, no, hanger. Wallet. Fitting. Where's the stuff in my inventory? And what is with the wanging sound? That's really annoying. Rewards. I'll claim my sound, my rewards. I'm glad that turned off the wanging sound. Never leave random loot in a ship. Always transfer it to the station. Well, that's the item hanger. Oh, small shield booster. Duh. Action requires having learned shield operation level 1. I cannot use it yet. We are going to undock. One or more modules offline is maybe you're not having skill requirements. Modules have no functionality while offline. Loot in my ibis. You are entirely correct. Drag. Clicking and dragging. Right? To the item hanger. Item hanger. To the ship. How do I move it to the ship? Trash it, reprocess it, drag it to the item hanger. It is in the item hanger. Is the item hanger... That is my ship. In which case we need to go back to fitting, which is down here. There it is. Okay, yeah, it is. Thank you. Yep. And just drag it to the ship to reload all of them. Yay! Science! Undock. To the ship, top left of inventory. Alright, we'll work to the site. Oh, that's talk to the air career program. Okay, that was why I was confused. I was reading this as being the Enforcer mission. Well, look at what the cat dragged in. Come to avenge these pathetic civilians we butchered? I'd like to see you try. There's the scoundrel that destroyed our base. Get them alive if possible. I'd like to have a word with them in person. I'm sure you would. Punk. We'll lock the other one up too. EVE Online indeed. Not my first rodeo with EVE. My fourth. rodeo with Eve. But the reason I mentioned Mathil in the subject line is I was watching Mathil earlier, and he was having his second sponsored stream for the game. He first played it like 6 months ago for a couple of days, sponsored. I was playing again today, and I kind of went, oh no, I don't want to. Okay, I want to. There we go. Oh, delicious. Oh, you have no shields. Your armor, you didn't need that. And your hull, you didn't need that either. Just letting you know you didn't need any of those. And you didn't need any of that either. Just returned a few months ago and been having a great time. Well, what I need to do one of these days is join an actual corp. Well, if I continue playing, I should say. Would be to join an actual corp. But I certainly won't be getting too deep this time. As I've got Guild Wars 2's expansion to the expansion on Tuesday. Dude, you're down to your hull. You should leave. I think it's probably too late. It's too late. I don't think this has gone well for them, you know. I think they're probably a little disappointed. Oh, the Garista's definitely not happy with me any longer. That's going to keep me up tonight. Wake up every morning going, gosh, I hope the Garistas still like me. The answer's always no. We'll loot all that, thank you. And next up is you. Just some metal scraps. Ship scanner. And the last winner is Iridium. Iridium shooties. Everybody else is clear. Let's head for home.
Warp drive active.
Warp drive active. You have 5 minutes to reach minimum safe distance.
Docking permission requested.
And?
Docking request accepted.
Oh, they just love the anticipation, making you wait. Money and money. Wasn't I already given a small shield booster? Let's see. Our inventory is all of that stuff. Some of it obviously we can sell, but for now I'll just keep it there. It's not like I'm short on. Let's see. We got everything out of the Abyss, right? Yeah. We had talk to the Enforcer agent and complete the mission. That's the next mission. Complete mission 1. That from Air. It's completed. I'm a little confused by that message right there. The Air career. It says completed. Talk to the Enforcer career agent. I've been doing his missions. It's just not exactly clear. Request mission. Overdrive injector. Fly to the hotel your agent mentioned and retrieve the VIPs. If something is amiss, then report back to your agent with the details. Sure. I'm probably going to call it here for the evening after I finish this mission. Pick it up again tomorrow. As I said, at most it'll be for a few nights I'll be playing Eve. Lots of wrecks.
Warp drive active.
Lots of wrecked rookie ships. Ibisses. But the Guild Wars 2 drop on Tuesday, and probably also on Monday I'll need to be doing some stuff because they rotate the weeklies. And I want to get that done before the new content drops. I detect no life signs within the HAB module, and the communication services in the adjacent security tower seem to be down. I suggest approaching Hotel Kim to have a better look. Its hull appears to be damaged. A cloud of radioactive gas is flowing through the cracks and filling the void surrounding the structure. The corpses floating around the inn are most likely of people who were ejected through the airlock. Make sure you have a large collidable structure under the entity group selected. What is the beeping? Large collidable structure. Well, that is one of those, so presumably that is sufficient. So you can easily find the structure I pointed out. Well, that's that, so that does seem to be selected. The Hotel Kim. I'm sure it's nothing, you know. It's just a regular kind of, after a particularly energetic weekend at Hotel Kim, they have to eject the corpses, and the radioactive gas is a result of, it was chilly night at the commissary. Yep, going with that. We're close. How close do we have to be? It's a trap. Of course it's a trap. Am I not supposed to fight these guys? Says to dock. Complete mission. Says it's completed. I'm continuing to take damage, I think. It says to dock. It's all dock.
Warp drive active.
As it's chewing through my shields at a pretty effective rate.
Docking permission requested.
There are a
Docking
lot of
request
wrecks and
accepted.
stuff around. Is that players blowing up all kinds of stuff? Start conversation. Fly to the hotel? Yeah, yep. Found only corpses? Oh, this will not sit well with their employers. Not at all. Damn. But I'm going to end it here for the evening. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Probably with more EVE Online. No guarantees, but probably. And I'll probably just continue right here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. So I'm thinking EVE tomorrow, for sure. Pretty much for sure. Monday, Guild Wars 2. I need to get the weeklies done before the new expansion comes out on Tuesday. The expansion to the expansion. And then it'll be Guild Wars 2 for probably the rest of the week. Almost certainly, as long as there are drops in Guild Wars 2, I'll be playing Guild Wars 2. As that tends to increase viewership numbers. And we're all a slave to the viewership numbers. But I'm going to call it here. Again, guys, thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate it. Thank you very much to Profisto for the assistance. Muchly appreciated. Back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Friday night and a kick-ass weekend, I insist. It must be a kick-ass weekend. I expect full reports on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.